This is a Sinep. Now, this Sinep, we believe it was used for multiple purposes, similar to today's lasers and robotic assistants. Now, it was used mainly for two things. Cook food preparation by shaving such things as this potatoe, by just shaving off pieces before the ancient people boiled them. Now, and it was used for facial cleanliness, where males and females would shave off excess bit of hair that would prove unnecessary for them. Now, we don't know how they used them, like if one community shaved it, shared a razor, or if multiple individuals had their own. Now, but we do know one thing: almost every household in all the sites we visited had at least one of these razors or equivalent. Now, today I'm going to focus on the artifact, which is a Sinep. But I would draw your attention to the blades they have there. Now, you might not be able to see that well, but there's 3 separate blades involved, which prove that this civilization we're currently studying, the Nadiacs, had some form of production that would allow them to get such tiny blades that modernize our view of them. Now, the handle doesn't seem very eco-efficient because there's a lot of gaps in it. It means it's not very structurally sound. But the one thing it does have above our modern razors, well, devices we use to shave, would be that you could actually hold some of the equipment used for shaving either potatoes, potatoes, tomatoes, what they call tomatoes, and facial hair. I guess you would just dip a finger and just lather up the desired vegetable, fruit, or face and just start going at it. Now, what you might find questionable about this is this blue part. We don't know what it is, but from first examinations, we don't know what it was called other than just Sinep in general compared to the razor. But the one thing that you might find, but we believe it was used to help reduce the friction caused by the removal of the hair by shaving them off. Now, you might find it questionable, why would they even do it? Why not just grow beards? They had an odd fascination with being like children and babies, having very little hair, which helped curb the social value by destroying the environment through the constant search for ores such as iron, aluminum to produce these razors. Now, this has been dated to about 2000 BC. My apologies. This device has been dated about 1997, 1999 in age, it would be about 1,000 years old, give or take. Now, what you really find fascinating, well, I might have repeated myself, is that this has been shown to be able to removed and replaced by a newer version, but this, from carbon dating, we could tell this was actually the original version. No replacements, no replica parts. So we believe that this is the closest thing we have to ancient artifacts from this time that don't have words such as swag, what the ancestors called swag or lolo involved, which makes it actually quite important to modern society, since it doesn't have any of those. Well, from what I could say, this basically divided the entire planet because the war broke out, because people were like, oh yeah, swag YOLO is great. People who really didn't like it, but that's not my business. Now, have fun. Goodbye.